I'd like to welcome you in for this contest between Lakewood Christian Academy and Mingo Valley. Mingo is without the services of Trey Nino and Tyler Neal tonight, and it appears also Hobbs Lambert is not dressed out as he continues to nurse that finger. Simeon Higgs in the open court steals the ball and takes it in for the uncontested layup. In addition to the absences I just mentioned, Matthew Clary is playing through an illness. So Mingo is a little shorthanded tonight, resulting in a start for Ethan Arendt. We'll see how he holds up. Higgs brings the ball up for Lakewood. Receives a screen from Bargallo. And a three on the way from Caden Sawyers does not fall. Lakewood, I should mention, is coached by Anthony Sawyers and comes in with a record of 19-3. And the coach has a triumvirate of sons on the team. We'll see to what extent they contribute throughout the evening, as fully three of them populate the starting lineup. And there's one there. Trayton Sawyers drains the three from the top of the key, and Mingo in an early 5-0 hole. Hunter Sawyers comes away with the rebound. And now the ball with Higgs up top. Higgs drives. Finds Bargallo, but his reverse layup is missed. Harrison Chatham in the open court. Dribbles through a double team. And official Heather Black calls out of bounds to Lakewood. Our officials tonight are Tony Fryer, Heather Black, and Bill Corbett. Sawyers bringing the ball up for Lakewood. Sawyers to Sawyers to Sawyers. The law firm does not convert for a bucket, but the putback goes in, as Lakewood leads now 7-0. Gunnar Hitchcock escapes the trap, finds Arendt. Arendt to Clary. Clary to Chatham, and Chatham finds McLemore open on the wing for a three, but it bounces off the right side. And Higgs with the rebound. Sawyers back to Higgs. Higgs to Sawyers. Sawyers on the corner, drives. Back to Hunter Sawyers. Higgs. Back to Hunter. Back to Caden Sawyers. His shot is missed. And the rebound is tapped in by Trayton Sawyers, but now Gunnar Hitchcock comes away with it in the open court. He goes in for the finger roll, but blows the bunny. And now Higgs running ahead of Ethan Arendt. Clary and Chatham combine to stop him at the rim, but at the cost of a foul. And that one will go against Harrison Chatham. Our first foul of the evening. Higgs' first shot rims out. His second shot does better, though, and drops in. Some full court pressure from Lakewood, and the ball finds Clary to Chatham in the corner, open for three. That one's too long, rebounded by Caden Sawyers, and a foul by Arendt on the loose ball. Trayton Sawyers bringing the ball up. Finds his brother on the wing. To Higgs on the corner. Sawyers up top, swings to Sawyers. Sawyers into Bargallo. Bargallo with the instant bounce feed A nice look, but the shot doesn't fall. Clary now bringing the ball up. Finds Hitchcock. Hitchcock to Chatham, and Chatham to McLemore. And McLemore is fouled by Bargallo. Clary drives middle. He dishes to Hitchcock on the cut, who scores. Sawyer's open for three on the wing. It's too long. Rebounded by Bargallo, and his follow is good. A trapping press from Lakewood. McLemore finds Hitchcock. Teams have not really been able to bother Mingo too much with the press so far this year. And Chatham with the bucket there on the feed from Arrett. Higgs finds Sawyers. Ball fakes, dribbles to the corner. The feed to Bargallo is snatched by Hitchcock. Ahead to Arrett in the open court. Confronted by Sawyers to Hitchcock at the top of the key. Finds McLemore on the wing for three. Too strong off the back rim, but McLemore follows the shot. And the putback is good. Higgs dribbles right against pressure from Chatham. Chatham a little anxious there, putting two hands on the ball handler. The reverse layup is short, and Higgs' follow is no good. McLemore in the open court against Sawyers. A little bump there, no call. McLemore feeds Clary in the corner. It's short. Rebound to Bargallo. Bargallo to Higgs. And the ball goes out of bounds off Mingo. Caden Keeney checking in the game for Matthew Clary, giving him an early blow as he deals with that illness. And let's see what Keeney can do for Mingo. Sawyers considers the long three, but favors the shorter opportunity for Bargallo, who hits from the corner for three. Two, rather. The judgment was that his toe was on the line. McLemore to Hitchcock. Hitchcock to Keeney. Back to Hitchcock for three. Too long. Keeney keeps the ball alive. Hitchcock only a 20% three-point shooter. Not exactly his specialty. Chatham lobs to Hitchcock and it drops in. Mingo got that play to work last night with Keeney as the recipient. Good to see it work again there. Sawyer spins and drives on Chatham. Feeds Higgins, drives baseline. He skips it to somebody's mother over there on the stands. Arrett inbounds to McLemore. A minute 30 remaining here with Mingo down 12-8. Chatham open for three. Too long, but a good look. Hitchcock gambles for the steal in the backcourt. Doesn't get it. Higgs tries to enter the ball to Lagallo, but it sails over his head. 70 seconds left here. Hitchcock inbounding to McLemore. McLemore finds Hitchcock to Arrett. Triple threat back to Hitchcock. Finds Chatham at the top of the key over to McLemore. McLemore penetrates and has the ball stripped. He tried to go 1-on-3 there. And Sawyers pays it off for Lakewood. Hitchcock finding Arrett. Arrett to Chatham. Pulls up at the foul line. And that one's off to the right. Sawyers bringing the ball up for Lakewood. Confronted by Chatham. Over to Higgs. Lakewood does not seem to sub much. Sawyers for three. Off the back iron. McLemore comes away with the board. 5 seconds remaining now. A bump from Sawyers. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. And a foul call. That one's on Hunter Sawyers. But it was considered to be on the floor. Chatham to beat the buzzer, but I don't think he had enough time. So at the end of one, Mingo is down 14-8. They fell behind 8-0 early. But definitely got back into it over the course of that quarter. Mingo is at a bit of a deficit in ball handling, missing several rotation players tonight, and with others working their way through various issues. So they're definitely needing to find their way early in this contest. But the second half of that quarter seemed to indicate that they're capable of climbing that particular mountain. To allay any potential confusion, the three Sawyers brothers are number 15, Hunter, number 23, Trayton, and number 24, Caden. And I'll probably keep calling them Sawyers and not distinguishing. Arrant in the open floor. Nearly dribbles the ball off his foot but retains possession. Finds McLemore, who calms things down for Mingo. He steps into the wing three. And that one bounces off the front of the rim. Loose ball. And Sawyers retains possession for Lakewood. He's fouled by Harrison Chatham, his second of the game. A point of mild concern for Mingo, as Chatham is one of their better defenders. And Higgs drains the three for Lakewood. Sawyers comes away with the ball for Lakewood. Dribbles up court. A nice move there, but no bucket. And Bargallo's putback is also unsuccessful. Hitchcock in the open court dribbles around several defenders. Finds Clary wide open for three. No good. A great shot opportunity. Sawyers ahead of the pack. Is undeterred by Ethan Arrant and puts it up and in. Chatham under the basket puts it up and in for Mingo. Briefly bringing the deficit back to single digits. Sawyers for three, no dice. Clary passes it directly back to Sawyers, however. The three is no good. Higgs on the rebound. Tries to dish it off, but the ball ends up in the hands of McLemore. And the Lakewood coach is astounded at the no call. McLemore blows the layup. And now Sawyers brings it back across the court for Lakewood. This Sawyers is short from three. McLemore finds Hitchcock crossing the half-court stripe. He has numbers if he attacks. He does so against Bargallo. And the call is a travel against Hitchcock. Trayton Sawyers inbounds to Higgs. Brings the ball up for Lakewood. Sawyers wide open for three in the corner. Barely contested. Clary with the rebound. Ahead to Aaron in the open court, running with Chatham. And Aaron puts it in. A nice finish there. Higgs dribbling around on the wing, finds Sawyers for three, and that one's in. McLemore brings the ball up from Mingo Valley, finds Chatham on the wing. Chatham now to Arrett, considers the three, thinks better, finds Chatham. Chatham to McLemore deep in the paint. He spins and throws it up, and it tumbles in. Higgs against Arrett, blows by him, dishes to Bargallo, and a friendly roll there for Bargallo as he gets the little runner to drop in off the nice feed from Higgs. Chatham bringing the ball up against pressure, finds Hitchcock. Hitchcock attacks not Bargallo. There's actually a sub in the game. I cannot believe my eyes. That was Colin Lester on the ineffectual defense for Lakewood. Lester now loads up for three, but is unable to redeem himself. Higgs, beautiful pass inside for Bargallo, but Mingo ties him up by blocking the shot in the hand. Oh, wait. I was mistaken. A shooting... Nope. I was briefly deceived by Bargallo's lurking at the free throw line, but it is indeed a tie-up because Lakewood is inbounding for Sawyers, who hits the three. And Lakewood now, once again, leads by double digits. McLemore crossing the timeline. Fakes to Hitchcock. Now does hit Hitchcock. Hitchcock to Keeney. Keeney skips it to Arrett. McLemore now giving directions to Arrett. But Higgs takes advantage of the distraction and pokes the ball away. Arrett inbounds for McLemore. 3:20 remaining here. Hitchcock penetrates, sidesteps. A creative finish, and he gets it to drop and draws the foul. Colin Lester is assessed the foul there. Sawyers penetrates, hop steps. A nice little floater there for Sawyers. Caden Keeney with the rebound, but his shot does not get over the rim. Sawyers now bringing the ball up. Aaron takes himself out of the play. Keeney comes away with the board for Mingo and passes to McLemore. He's got an opportunity here, although he is running in a wolf pack, and he gives the ball up. Ball's loose. McLemore dives on it and is tackled by Lester. That should be a technical foul. That should be a technical foul. He pushed him while he was on the ground. Bargallo with his second foul there. And his mother tells him to sit down. Hitchcock to inbound, 2:30 left, finds Chatham. Hey. Aaron finds Hitchcock, who penetrates. Tries that Euro again, but he's tied up by Sawyers. Hitchcock finds Keeney in the corner. Back to Hitchcock. And a travel is called. The Mingo faithful are displeased with that sequence of events. The lack of a technical foul when the Lakewood player clearly shoved McLemore while he was on the ground. And a travel being called there when it should have been probably either a tie-up or a foul against Lakewood. Chatham now attacking. Finds Arent. Arent fakes, drives, finds Chatham in the corner. Open for three. Not quite long enough. And the hit ahead to Higgs, who barely collects it there, and he's trapped in the corner without a dribble. He skips it all the way over to Sawyers. McLemore bites badly and jumps at that ball fake. Higgs now on the putback attempt is fouled, presumably by Arent. It is indeed Arent, his second foul. And Higgs will step to the foul line for 2 shots. His first is off the back iron. A minute 36 left in this one. Higgs' second shot is up. Off the front iron this time. Hitchcock with the rebound. Harassed by Higgs. Very physical and aggressive defense here by Higgs. But Hitchcock is equal to the challenge. Chatham drives and receives the foul from Higgs, who frankly was begging for it. Clary comes back in, succeeding Keeney. McLemore with the ball up top for Mingo. Sawyers attacks him. Clary in the corner feeds Hitchcock. Hitchcock loves that Euro, and it's paying off for him so far as he brings Mingo back to within 9. Arent with handsy defense against Sawyers, and it succeeds in stymieing his progress. Higgs on the feed, gets the hoop and the harm. The foul's on McLemore. Nathan Bennett enters the game now, replacing Harrison Chatham. And he'll play out these final 51 seconds of the half. Higgs' shot is good. McLemore will bring the ball up for Mingo Valley. He feeds Bennett. Bennett back to McLemore and now to Hitchcock. As Mingo swings it around the perimeter from side to side, Hitchcock penetrates a floater off the back iron. Several good shot opportunities for Hitchcock. And that one simply does not fall. Clary comes away with the ball for Mingo. McLemore slows it down with about 20 seconds left here. He crosses the timeline. Mingo spreads the floor. Sawyers pressures the ball. McLemore drives. And Hitchcock throws a blind pass, which is intercepted by Higgs. He attacks the basket and converts, with McLemore bringing it down his deck. And that's how the half will end, with Lakewood stretching it to a 34-20 lead. They added, I believe, 8 points to their lead in that period. They took a few hits from Mingo Valley, but they kept responding with hits of their own. Pretty aggressive physical defense from Lakewood. And that seems to be affecting Mingo Valley, especially as Mingo is missing a few rotation players. Let's see what Mingo can do to reduce that 14-point deficit in the second half. I've been Paul Watson, and I'll be back with you in about 9 minutes when the game resumes. And play resumes now in the second half with Higgs bringing the ball up. Sawyers for three. Off the back iron, rebounded by Chatham. Chatham finds Aaron open for three. He thinks better of it. Chatham finds Hitchcock. Sorry. Aaron wide open for three. And Mingo needed that one. Hitchcock drives. Tries to spin it in. That might work in pinball, but it's not exactly the recommended dose in basketball. Chatham with the rebound, charging down court, and he's hacked by Sawyers, and he'll be rewarded with a trip to the foul line. Chatham's first foul shot is up and in. Chatham a 72% foul shooter on the season. And he'll improve on the average there. 2 for 2 from the foul line there. 7 minutes remaining in the third. Sawyers to Bargallo. Ball deflected, and Arrett feeds McLemore ahead of the court. He was bodied by Bargallo, resulting in the miss. And Sawyers on the other end cans a three. McLemore open on the wing, and he responds in kind with a three of his own. Higgs attacks with the pass to the opposite corner, and Sawyers, his three does not fall. And the ball is out of bounds. It will stay with Lakewood. Sawyers over to Higgs. Higgs finds one of the other Sawyers. And Bargallo on the rebound. Now McLemore comes away with it. He's shoved by Higgs, but is able to keep control of the ball. Hitchcock drives, kicks to Clary in the corner. Off the front of the rim. A good look. A tie ball is called by the official there in the corner, and Mingo Valley will retain. Chatham to inbound, finds Hitchcock. Hitchcock to McLemore up top. Lakewood in the zone. Hitchcock finds Aaron. Aaron is ripped by Sawyers. And Higgs recklessly treading the baseline there. Which he transgresses. Hitchcock finds Clary to relieve the trap. Clary finds Chatham in the corner. Chatham is blocked by Sawyers, but apparently he stepped on the sideline there. Higgs bringing the ball up. Sawyers for three from the wing. Bounces off the front of the iron and is rebounded by McLemore. Chatham is running ahead, and McLemore finds him on the outlet pass. Nice leak out there by Chatham, and the pass was on the money as Mingo draws to within 9. Sawyers to one of the various Sawyers. Higgs skipping around out of bounds as Mingo comes away with the ball, and Chatham attacking in transition with the physical finish. And Mingo's within 7 now. The energy is turning up here. Higgs with a desperation pass for Sawyers. His shot bounces off the front of the rim, and as Hitchcock comes away with it and is dribbling through defenders, finds Chatham, and Higgs goes to the ground first, drawing the foul from Chatham, worryingly his third. Higgs was the first man to the ground, and that usually results in possession. 4:30 remaining in the third here. Sawyers on the wing. Finds Sawyers at the top of the key. Sawyers of the pink shoes. He dribbles left off a Bargallo pick. Shoots a runner, which is too long, but it's put back up and in by Higgs. McLemore pushes in semi-transition. Finds Aaron. Aaron dribbles right. The playground reach around almost results in a steal, but does not. And then Bargallo stuffs Hitchcock at the rim. Higgs ahead of the floor. Sorry. Sawyers, I should say, gets the layup. Quick 4-0 burst from Lakewood there. Hitchcock glides in. Receives a measure of contact, but he was out of control. Sawyers is long. And Higgs puts the ball back up and in. A very physical game is being allowed by the referees. Chatham pulls up for three. He faded away too much on that one as it falls short. 3:20 left here, and Mingo is down 13. Higgs finds the wing. Feeds to Bargallo at the free throw line. His turnaround jumper is no good, but Sawyer's on the rebound. For three, no good. Bargallo feeds Higgs, and he scores. Lakewood's really killing Mingo with the offensive boards here. McLemore snakes in and drains the runner. An intense physical game here. No friends being made on the court today. Sawyers receives a ball screen from Sawyers, feeds Sawyers. Sawyers cuts through. Sawyers for three. And he drains it. Good looking stroke there for Caden Sawyers. McLemore pulls up off the dribble and drains it. Arrett confronts Sawyers up top. He drives, shoots, but is strong. McLemore coming up the court, confronted by the youngest Sawyers, who picks his pocket, and it's smothered by Hitchcock. Hitchcock did knock him to the floor there, but he got all ball first. I think the referees reacted to the body on the floor. And I know exactly what Rasheed Wallace would say right now. Sawyers makes the second shot. McLemore gives it to Hitchcock. Hitchcock backdoor to Arrett. His floater is too long. Chatham with some contact there. Knocks Sawyers to the floor. And that's Chatham's fourth foul. Sawyers to Higgs. Pump fakes and gets Clary to bite. His shot's no good, though. Now Sawyers for three on the wing. No good. And the photographer plays dodgeball over there on the baseline. Sawyers inbounds. And now Bargallo at the foul line. Feeds Sawyers. And he puts it up and in. McLemore bringing the ball up against pressure. Gets in the foul line, to the foul line. Spins. And gets that one to fall. Arrett is able to pressure Sawyers into stepping on the sideline. Caden Keeney in the game now. Getting some run, some extended run. And let's see what Mingo can do with the remaining 40 seconds here in this third period. Keeney insisting on a ball screen. He feeds Hitchcock. Nice little pass there from Keeney. Higgs on the sideline. And now Sawyers on the wing. Finds Bargallo. Bargallo in his office there at the foul line. Keeney is unable to secure the rebound on his own without assistance from Lakewood. And the dual possession leads to a Lakewood's inbound. Sawyers dribbling with 4-3. He launches. A long one and a long rebound. Higgs' desperation launch hits the shot clock, which is not an operation, given that this is high school. And we have about 45 seconds until the fourth quarter begins. I'll be right back. Keeney finds McLemore to start the fourth quarter. He dribbles against pressure from Higgs. Hitchcock with the spin in the lane. Keeney almost comes away with the rebound. Arent feeds Hitchcock. Hitchcock to Keeney, presumably, although the pass is much more directly aimed at Josh Bargallo. Higgs gives the ball to Sawyers. Swings for the corner. Skip pass to the youngest Sawyers, and his shot is too long. But his older brother bails him out, feeds him in the lane. And Hunter Sawyers' basket is good on the cut. Hitchcock rejects a Keeney ball screen, pulls up for three, crosses his feet on the landing. Definitely an unusual form. And the shot is no good. Higgs finds Sawyers open for three, and that one's good. Keeney hands off to Hitchcock. Hitchcock feeds Clary on the baseline cut, and he draws the foul on the shot. The offending party is Josh Bargallo, miraculously only his second foul of the game. I should say his second assessed foul. Clary's first shot is up and in. Clary spins the ball, dips, and shoots. And his second one is also in. Minga Valley down 16 now with about 6.5 minutes remaining. Sawyers brings the ball up and calls out the play. He feeds Bargallo. Bargallo to Sawyers, a deep three. And that one off the front iron. Higgs in the corner now. Finds Sawyers. There's contact in the lane. And a second foul, on Hitchcock. Sawyers wide open for three. A breakdown occurred there. McLemore with the rebound. He rips it away from an overeager Simeon Higgs. Higgs is feeling his chin, but that's what happens when you put your hand in the cookie jar. Hitchcock crosses the timeline, finds McLemore, who nearly avoids a backcourt violation. McLemore dribbling against Higgs, pulls up, and McLemore perhaps a bit hot under the collar after facing wave after wave of very physical defense from Lakewood. Clary looks for the lob for Hitchcock. It doesn't connect, but the ball is put back up and in for the Mingo bucket. Higgs on the corner. Up top to Sawyers. He rejects the ball screen. They try to feed Bargallo at the nail, but they can't get it in. Now McLemore at the top of the key for three, and he sinks that one. A timely, needed bucket for Mingo, as the lead is now 11. Sawyers with the offhanded dipsy-do, and he gets that one to spin in. Good response there for Lakewood. McLemore bringing the ball up against Higgs. Keeney with a nice ball screen. McLemore's inattentive pass finds Higgs' waiting hands. And Higgs eschews the dunk as he lays it in with the finger roll instead. Hitchcock driving right against Higgs. And timeout is called by Mingo Valley as Hitchcock was in a precarious position there, sandwiched between a pair of defenders. Clary open for three. Oh, and that one nearly drops, but just does not. Aaron on the rebound, and his rolls off the side of the rim. The deficit 15 with 4:20 remaining. Bargallo fumbles the ball away. Aaron will inbound to McLemore, who anticipates full court pressure in the form of Higgs. Chatham bringing the ball up now, up the right side. Finds Aaron, who's open for three. It's a good look, but just does not fall in. Aaron with the offensive rebound. He penetrates, spins. A lot of contact there, but no call. Sawyers dribbles into an open three off the front of the rim. The ball is saved by Sawyers. And now Higgs under the basket against McLemore. McLemore feasts on that shot attempt and brings the ball up the court. He pulls up for three, and it ricochets off the front of the rim. Clary's putback is no good. Mingo perhaps showing some signs of tiredness here with several shots falling off the front of the rim. Aaron does a good job of contesting that one, and Clary with one stout paw hauls in the rebound. Hitchcock penetrates, finds Aaron, now to McLemore. McLemore pulls out his do-it-yourself kit and drains the mid-ranger. 13 now the deficit as 3:05 shows on the clock. Higgs brings the ball across the timeline, finds Sawyers. Dribbling right against Chatham. Clary up top now, defending the ball. The ball is entered to Bargallo, and Aaron is overmatched against Bargallo. Hitchcock rakes Higgins across the arms, picking up his third foul. And now Higgs will step to the line for two shots. 2:42 remaining now. I must be seeing things because Lakewood is bringing in a substitution. Elijah Kirkpatrick is entering the game now, relieving Hunter Sawyers. 13 players on the roster, and this is only the 7th player to touch the floor for Lakewood. McLemore bringing the ball up the floor. He feeds Clary last minute. Clary rewards his generosity with a bucket. 60-48, 2:25 left now. Sawyers gets in the lane against Arendt. His layup is no good. McLemore dribbling up the left side. Takes the deep three. No good. And now Sawyer's in the open court. His shot is erased by Hitchcock. And now Higgs dribbling the ball up top. Sawyers dribbling left against pressure from Arendt. Spins away from him, gets open for a mid-ranger. Arendt on the rebound, finds Chatham. Two defenders converge, and Chatham finds a way through. 10 points now, the lead for Lakewood, with 85 seconds remaining. Sawyers easily bisects the defense. The basket is no good, though, and Mingo with a small window of opportunity. A nice no-look feed from Hitchcock. Clary puts it in, and the deficit is now only 8. Lakewood was in the process of closing the door, but Mingo has stuck their foot right in it. As they rage against the dying of the light here. 1:07 remaining. And Mingo has eyes set on these 8 remaining points that stand between them and their opponent's score. Higgs dribbling up. Oh, and Hitchcock steals it. There's a fight for it. And a jump ball is called. Lakewood will come away with possession. Well contested by Hitchcock there. The Lakewood fans are screaming for a foul. The ball hits ahead to Higgs. Clary, the only one back. He gets a hand on Bargallo. The first shot misses, but the putback is good. Chatham drives against Bargallo. A lot of contact, but no whistle. And now Sawyers has his shot opportunity erased by an offensive foul against Bargallo, it appears. Hitchcock bringing the ball up. 40 seconds left now, then the margin 10. A blocking foul on Bargallo, and that is now his 4th. If that technical foul he richly deserved had been assessed earlier in the game, he would now be on the bench. No, pardon me. That accusation was not earned. I was thinking of Lester, who pushed McLemore when he was on the ground. So, I retract the accusation. McLemore's shot is good. Mingo within 8, 35 seconds left. Hitchcock with a bump on Kirkpatrick. And that is Hitchcock's 4th foul. Hitchcock and Chatham now both with 4 fouls. Chatham goes to take the foul, does not receive the call, and then pleads with the referee to call the foul, who then obliges upon realizing it was intentional. Comedies abound here. And Gunnar Hitchcock will play no more in this one. That is his 5th foul. Nathan Bennett leaps from the bench. .7 now as Salyers shoots and scores. The second shot is up, and it's good. Bennett is unable to come away with the outlet pass. And Mingo's fate is all but sealed. And there's the nail in the coffin as Higgs puts in the layup. 12 seconds left. Clary with the deep 3, and that's off target. Bargallo finds Salyers. Bennett tries to get the last-minute steal. To what end, I am unsure. And Lakewood comes away with the 12-point victory, 66-54, improving their record on the season to 20-3. Mingo falls to 10-8. And they will play for 3rd place tomorrow at 5:30 against an opponent I believe yet to be determined. So thank you for tuning in for this one. I hope to see you tomorrow at 5:30 for the 3rd place game. This has been Paul Watson signing off and wishing you safe travels and stay warm.